Hey there, Coyote fam. It's me. It's Arik. It's your original random coyote. Thought I would say hi, share a video with you. This will be my first video of this type. I don't know if it's gonna work. We're kind of in an experimental phase here. I've had a I've had a screen capture, video screen capture program for quite some time, and of course, I didn't get off my lazy butt and use it. So I figured it's about time I did make some videos and make things, make something kind of interesting and fun and unique. Um, if this works out, I'm going to make a lot more videos like this because this is a great way to make some interesting comment or content and give you guys, kind of a heads up, a little bit of a sneak peek at what I'm working at. Of course, the downside is that there might be some spoilers here, but we'll, we'll work with this. We'll see how things go. Um, gosh, well, this is how I work. I do a lot of work in Photoshop. I do have Clip Studio Paint, which is Manga Studio 5. Um, I mostly use Photoshop though. For years I used Photoshop and I just got used to it. And it's pretty reflexive. I'm going to try to practice more with Clip Studio Paint, but for right now, this is what you're stuck with. Where should I start? Gosh, I guess I should start at the beginning. Where a lot of people ask, where do you get your ideas? This is the kind of artists get asked this, cartoonists, comic writers, comedians, all this. They're like, where do you get your ideas? And the answer that I have is an honest answer, and it's probably the most cliche answer and probably the most frustrating answer, which is I get my ideas from real life, which, you know, it's like I said, it's very cliche. It's a trope answer. But yeah, I get my ideas from real life. Real life includes like actual experiences I've had, or experiences that I've seen, and I kind of put a little ridiculous spin on them, or like from the news. And in the case of this exact comic that I'm working on right here, there's a news event that sparked this one. A lot of my army comics are sparked by news events. Um, I guess the thing is, here's the thing. Real life, something happens in real life, and what you have to do is you have to boil it down to its most basic basic components. You have to ask yourself, what is it that makes this funny? What can I take away, and I still have the essence of the story that makes it coherent, that makes it workable, and what makes it funny? How compatible are those two? It's like sometimes I have funny stories, funny experiences. It would just take too long to explain, or it's an inside joke, and even though it's hilarious, you have to be on the inside of the joke, or you just had to be there. There's no other way to explain it. Stuff like that you just can't really use, no matter how you parse it down, no matter how you try to make it work. It doesn't work. But then there's a lot of times there's stuff where you just like, oh, like the funny thing I can usually see right off, and then what I have to do is work backwards from that and set it up. What is the minimal amount of setup that I can do to make this joke work? How can I tell that in as few words as possible and as many, and as few pictures as possible? I don't want to write 8 pages of pictures just to have one little joke at the end. That's kind of a letdown. Yeah, it's hard to explain. Trying to explain humor is kind of a fool's errand, but I don't know. You just have to use your judgment, find what's funny, and just parse it down. And at some point, it's like if you've ever played Jenga, with the sticks that are all piled up into a tower, and you have to remove the sticks and hope to God that the tower doesn't fall down. Then you have to take away as much as you can and leave the bare structure of the Jenga tower. until there's nothing left to take away. And if you take away one last thing, it's ruined. You can't do it anymore. So, man, that's a really crappy explanation, isn't it? All right. Well, look, this was just kind of an off the cuff take. If you like it, let me know. Start a dialogue. Start saying hi. Let me know how you feel about stuff. I'm interested in hearing from you guys. So yeah, leave a comment. Tell your friends, hey, come here and check this guy out. He's really weird and entertaining, like a circus monkey, I guess. I don't know. At least, you know, circus monkeys get applause too. So what the hell? So hey, anyhow, I'm having fun trying this. Hopefully my next one won't be so rambling and incoherent. Swear to God, I've had nothing to drink, not yet. But yeah, we'll try this again. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.